Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to episode 8 of Crafty Craft Season 2. So, I have done, well, nothing short of miracle worth of amount of work here. First thing, all these are now set up. So all the doors don't want keypads. We've now got keypads, as you can see. The wow, what are we looking at? Unfortunately, doesn't very respect it, so you know the password. Right, I've also put a gate in here. We had a bit of an accident out here. As you can see, this land is one block lower now. That is a long story. Over here, keypad reader, which actually reminds me I need a keycard. Get a hint of what I'm working on today in this episode. I did also make the keycards in between episodes as well. As well as actually working on something else. If I run up here, I skip the glowstone thing in the wall and I just look in this chest. And before anyone thinks I cheated, look at that. Just watch it for a few seconds and just see how much I get. then decide whether I cheated. And in all honesty, I'm gonna move some of that into here. Ah shit, I've put something else in there now and I didn't mean to. It shouldn't matter. Oops, they're my universal cables. How this works is very simple though. You've got oh, it's here's what you're looking at. So is what it is, but it's still down as Whaler. But we've got energy collectors Mark III. We've glowstone on the top, so we run at all times. And then around basically around the chest, there's antimatter relays. Around each one of them relays, there's an energy collector Mark III. The energy collector Mark III pushes the energy into a relay, which then sequentially pushes it into this chest. And if I jump onto the roof here, there's a lot of dark matter pedestals with watches flowing time on. This was incredibly slow. I used all my EMC, all my 20-something million EMC, just to make the things. And then, you know, I had to use my watch flowing time. I had to stand here like this going, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. But yeah, I got there eventually, so. But yeah, so let's get down here. I also moved all my enchanted books into that chest. That keycard reader's there set to level 3. As you can see, there's a bit of a mistake here. And for anyone who might know what it was, there was a roof and there's snow right everywhere. You can see that definitely got lowered because there's not salt out there. I experimented or slash decided that it'd be a nice idea for me to have another nice tool will add to my arsenal. So I decided to make myself the zero ring. I think it is a zero ring. That basically extinguishes yourself when you're on fire. However, if you got that on you and turned on, it also places snow around you. Which, honestly, is kind of funny, but when I'm there trying to do other things and there's snow being placed at my feet, it stops being more fun and starts being more annoying. As you can see, there's even snow and ice down here. That zero's ring, all it required was some snow. I just went off for a bit of a walk. There is actually snow. It's for some reason it don't say I explored, but I did. It was off somewhere in this direction, I believe. So what I'm going to do here is each one of these is going to be set to input. Can't do both on the top, can I? I'm going to set them both, all of them, input on the top. There's a reason for this. Despite this having separate things, I should be able to... I can say that input's there, infuse is there, output's on that side. I should then be able to say that your dark blue, your dark green, and your dark aqua. And I should be able to set that dark blue, and that should mean then you output that pipe. Again, theory. However, I'm not 100% sure, because if there's parts of the mod I've not played with before. But there's my logistical sorter, so I'll put the items in there and they'll get sorted. Let me just upgrade each one of these, so all I need is basic tier installers. It's the same thing I did for them other machines, apart from I'm doing this one on camera. Recipe for these, very, very simple. I just made one, then taught it to the EMC. And then, there we go. We're now taught these, again, it still remembers its settings. Input is there, and I'm setting this one to the output. Auto eject on, and I'm actually going to do the same on here as well. Output eject on, output eject on. Input, extra, non, output, on. Then input, I think that was quite loud then, guys. Do apologise for that. I'm not using my normal setup. I'm in a bit of a precarious position for my setup at the moment, so I've kind of not got it how it normally is. So I do apologise if there's any issues with this episode. Or there might be next week, not sure. It depends when how many of the episodes I decide to record tomorrow. I might record another tonight. I doubt it though. Yeah, then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to throw a basic energy cell down there. Not necessary, but then I'm going to turn everything off apart from put on the top, output on the bottom like that. Get on. There we go. And then a key card, please. My inventory is nice and empty now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come into here. And as you can see, I kind of skipped over this at the start. There is a lot of different recipes here. First one I'm going to make is Tome of Knowledge. This is just something nice in general. Allows me to store my XP levels. Next thing is going to be up here. Is it? Well, we'll make that because that's the recipe I can do at the moment. Is Flux Configurator, Flux Networks. Oh, there we go. That noise is going to be very annoying very fast, but yeah. Oh yes, but this is where it starts. So a Flux Cores. I'm going to teach a Flux Cores because we're going to need a lot of them. Then with Flux Cores, I can make a Flux Block. With a Flux Block, I need to pull out a bunch of, say, 12 of them should be enough. With a Flux Block, and there's a reason I left this recipe. There's one of these which just requires some Flux Block. There we go, that's it. Basic Flux storage. And then here, I'm going to have to actually search, aren't I? At Flux. Flux Networks. This is more than likely what I was aiming for. That and thingy. That and Flux Core. like that. There we go. There's a controller, which again I'm going to teach the controller because we're going to need more than one and more than one storage as well. The next thing we're going to need is these thermal evaporation blocks. We're working on about 3 different projects at once. That one. This we can't do anything with just yet, as we do need a few more items yet for that one. But we will get that hopefully maybe by the end of the episode, maybe by next episode. Now this here, this is this. Point to point. Oh yeah. And I think it's the same for the other one as well. However, I'm gonna pull out 16 of them. I wish there was a nice easy way of pulling out 16. But there we go. There's a flux point. Now we're also going to need a plug. So this is why there's a spare one there. But now, as you can see, that's everything crafted what I can craft, as well as these induction casings. Now, anyone who actually has the faintest of any ideas of what I'm doing might get a clue of what I'm working on or what my goal is. But just in case you don't, it's fine. Now what I'm going to do though is this provides energy to adjacent blocks, and I'm going to pull out like 4 of them, and then I'm going to pull out 6, 7 of the, and then 2 glass panes. And the reason for this is just because we've got so much EMC, I'm going to upgrade that basic storage to a whatever storage. Then I'm going to get that whatever flux storage. I'm going to pull out another 5 of them with another set of glass panes, like so, which will also upgrade it again, which gets me a gigantian one, which I can't remember if you can be used again. No, you can't. That's a top tier. So I've got a top tier and a base tier. There's a reason for this. So the plug will go on the generator here. So I'm actually going to break straight from generator itself. So go straight out from that generator like that, and I'm going to make a network, and I'm going to call it, I have to go down one at a time, generator, not like that, generator. I'm going to set it to a public network and red. There we go. And I've clicked on it now to assign that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on all 3 of them options. Surge mode allows it to do a large burst of power, which could be really useful, and more than likely will be very useful. Disable limit just turns off that limit there. I can up and up that limit and lower that limit and things, but it's just better to disable it. And chunk loading makes sure that is definitely loaded, which will mean I always get power. And I'll also load these machines here as well, which I'm now going to, because we shouldn't need to have these anymore, they'll make their way into our new power room. Yeah, I know I'm wasting some gas, but at this point I've got like unlimited of the gas, so I'm not overly fussed. There we go. What are you going to? Oh, you're going for that out there. You know, I'm going to turn that off. So all you do is go to that one gas burning generator, which I hopefully will manage to supply enough power. However, I'm not sure how much power you actually we're going to end up drawing if I pull everything at once. There's a point there. That point will also power all the other machines, as well as send power into the bottom now of that, which I'm just going to turn everything off, it doesn't matter. And that there will be network, and we'll just call this main power buffer. We'll go public and we'll say, sure, you can have a yellow colour. There we go. So now, and again, if I try and turn on chunk loader, it'll say this chunk already has a chunk loader. But again, I'll do surge mode and disabled limit. Now what I should be able to do is I should be able to come underneath each one of these machines. I'm going to do it here, like this, so hopefully I can reach all the machines I need. No, I can't. Put this block here as well. Fine. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come to all these, and I'm going to put points underneath every single one of them. Each one of them points set to main power buffer like this. Like that. So that'll mean that main power buffer now has 3.2 million RF as a storage capacity. I'm not sure what these other ones do yet. My basic one's going to go here, and it's going to go onto the generators network. As you can see, that's now powering, and that's doing... It says minus, but it's basically doing 8,000 RF. You made the noise over here like you were doing something, but you won't have done. Now, I'm not sure how much power you actually hold. So I'm going to set you to main power buffer. See. The moment you're doing nothing. Why is that? Are you actually getting RF? No, you're not. Why are you not getting any RF? I'm actually a bit confused now because you should. Oh, because this isn't set up. This needs to be set up to generators. Directly off generators. Reason that there like that. As you can see, that's now completely zapped to power. Way because it is trying to fill up this. Well, there's apparently send power over here for you to do something, but you're not. Oh wait, no, you'll be doing stuff out here. That's where that noise is coming from. Yes, you're doing the machines out here. These machines out here are currently running with that power. From when I first set it up, so I've not used all the wheat yet. We haven't even used half of it yet. Which holds well for that wheat lasting a long time in there. Especially until we get into something like solar power. That's staying full, which is nice. You're doing about 8,000 RF per tick. But I could easily, if I really wanted to, come to here and throw another gas burning generator. And another gas burning generator. And I'm going to just then say you output on the top. Like that. So yes, now I've got 3 of them running. Still gaining power. I'm gaining 23,000 RF per tick now. Which is going straight into charging up this buffer. Which, I don't know how much it handles, but the fact that I'm at 27 million RF in there currently, it bodes well. Bodes a lot more than being... It bodes well more than being 3.2 million RF. It's actually a kind of a tiny amount what's in there, so I may end up just swapping out and just using this power, but I'm not sure. One thing I am going to do though is I'm going to set that to priority 5. That means no matter what, you'll charge up the buffer. This here will be set to priority 1. And then this out here will be set to priority 100 because you're the main important one. And if I had my configurator, I will disable that that connection. So that you only do the electrolytic separator, but it's fine. As you can see, you're now doing that. There's multiple options as well, what we kind of didn't look at. There's wireless charging, so I can tell it to wirelessly charge things for me. I'm going to apply that, and that will wirelessly charge things in my inventory. Not that there's actually anything in my inventory that uses RF. But if I was to say, come over here and grab a energy tablet. You should be charging... Oh wait, no, you don't do inventory. Yeah, that should be charging. Okay, maybe you don't like the energy tablet then. It should be wireless charging though. It does actually wireless charge. There's obviously network connection, so you can see all the connections. You can also name them as well. The statistics for it. You can invite and manage members for the network, as well as change its settings, as well as add a new network as well in there. So how much power? It looks like you'll probably hold about 100 million RF, which is a brilliant amount for the main power for the base. Along with what I can only assume is going to be... Oh my god, I've already got 132 million EMC. I did not even notice that. Yeah, I happen to know that I've got about 2.5 million sat up in that chest. I've worked out how much it was. I also went to the Slime Island, what I didn't go to in between episodes, and got the final few things I were missing from it. I also got 2 more things here that I didn't actually teach. I made some furniture stuff in between episodes. Right now that this is basically full, there'll be 120 million into it. I'm gonna assume so. Oh no, is it like 125 million? At this point, I just want to know what it is. I want to know what this limit is at this point. It's not that. Is it 130? I can't imagine it being 130. Oh, it's 128. Okay. As you can see there, that's now that went up rather quickly. As you can also see though, I can also click on configurator. Oh wow. I had a death point there. Oh yes, I did. Okay. Yeah, I was experimenting with Psy. I've kind of given up on that. Made this so. Very useful for getting out of lava when I jumped into lava. It's very, very nice to get out of lava. Because if I time it right when I jump, I can get out of anywhere basically. However, I am curious about how loud it is. I'm going to do this again, but this time I'm going to do exactly what I did earlier. You basically jump down and see, ooh, redstone. And then see, oh, bugger. Oh. This didn't happen earlier. I can promise you guys this didn't happen earlier. Not that it matters because I'm not dying, but it's really annoying. Ew. Okay, I can't believe I'm about to pile out use. Oh, no, no. I'm going to break this before I die, and I won't die because of how good I heal, but I'm also I know this is very loud for you guys. I do apologise for how loud it is there. Oops, sorry, I've just realised I'll click the microphone then when I did that. Oh god, I'm actually close to dying now. And I said I wasn't going to die. I was hoping not to end up burning them in lava, but it's fine. But what I did want to point out is the fact that I can do that to get out the lava, and it does actually work. However, I assume that you can't actually swim correctly in the destabilized redstone stuff, so I'm going to actually just block it. Like that. Oh, there's a little bit more here, I think. I'm going to wait, because I should be able to pull a bucket out and grab it. Because I do have my table on me. I also do have, you know, about I think it's 3.5 million EMC as a buffer on me. Not a lava bucket, please. Water, not even a water bucket. A normal bucket. You destabilize redstone bucket, which is actually really useful. Now, as you can see, now that I've done and I've cleared that out, if I was to be swimming in lava, for instance, oh god. Oh, let me actually signify how it was earlier. I'm spending way too much time doing this, but I feel it's appropriate. This is basically what happened earlier, and I'm like, ah! Boing. That's basically what happened earlier when I jumped in the lava, and I didn't mean to. Wrong code. I've got these two doors set up with different codes, and it's confusing me. I'm gonna throw this in my little storage box. I'm also gonna take that with me. No, you're this code. I've got a little box here of useful stuff. I also found red orc kit when I went mining. Cool. You are you. But yeah, this is my nice little room I've made. Very nice, so I can store all my stuff in here if I want to. Also shift click to get levels back from my book. But yeah. What I'm actually going to do, guys, I'm going to end the episode slightly early. Actually, no, not. Let me go down, first of all. Do boop, boop, boop. Let me go down here. Fortunately, that'll work. I'm too lazy to walk it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook you up to main power buffer. Like that, with all them turned on. As you can see, you're now working on building up all the RF needed for all them machines. But it's not draining out of there. It's draining it out the main system. If I slap that down there, that'll very quickly fill up, and so will all them machines. And that'll very quickly fill back up again as well. However, it's not going to live there. It's going to live with me over in a key card for us. Live with me over here in this room. Which is known as our power storage, and then our power generation. Which you can see I've got a little line, or rather 2 gas burning generators in there ready, along with a 3 and 1 more will get me 6 gas burning generators. more than enough. So next episode we'll come back and take a little look at my little elevator shaft here, and actually get the ability for that to work as an elevator. Because once this works as an elevator, we don't need the stairs anymore, which will be nice. Because I can actually make a working elevator. One thing I do want to do before I go is I do want to just pull out all that EMC I've managed to generate well during this episode. So during the... and I didn't see how much EMC I had beforehand. But I can continue to pull out all this EMC if I really want to. And it won't hurt. I can, convert this back into the things if I want. I'm going to throw the gas burning generators in there as well. I think they were spare ones. So I should end up with... oh, okay, I'm past what I was going to guess of my EMC value, so I've got to be careful that I don't accidentally shift click the backpacking. There we go. I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, etc. And I will see you in the next episode, which will be a bit of a special one, actually. So stay tuned. See ya.